Yes, yes, yes. This week on the Cocks Strong Gamecock Greats, we're going to be covering the one and only
What's his name?
Connor Shaw.
Drop the beat.
Let's get it.
This is the Cocks Strong Gamecocks podcast with Greg and Reg, bringing you all the latest sports news from inside the minds of a couple of Cocks Strong Gamecocks fans. So sit back, relax, stay tuned, and stay cocky.
Okay. Want to welcome everyone to the first edition of Cocks Strong Gamecocks Greats. I'm here with my boy Reg.
And that right there is a stat man, Greg.
And today, on the first edition, we're going to be talking about the one and only Gamecock great that you could talk about right now.
You already know.
His name is Connor Mother Shaw.
Connor Shaw.
Mr. Perfect at Williams-Brice Stadium. Never lost a game.
Nah.
Only lost 5 in his whole career.
We must defend this house.
Broke all the records, all the major records at USC. Most wins, most passing yards, and most touchdowns responsible for. So, I mean, his last game, he was the Capital One Bowl MVP for the last game of his career.
Went out with a bang.
And he's also rushed for more yards than any other quarterback in school history. Tell me what Connor Shaw means to you.
Man, Connor Shaw. Connor Shaw was that guy, man. Like, I came up, I was a big Steven Garcia fan. So I admit, like, I was always wondering kind of, man, like, why we couldn't get Garcia right? Like, why, like, I was a big Garcia fan, man. Like, I thought he had the potential. We beat some good teams with him. Had a good team with Garcia, and I like how he moved. But man, once Connor Shaw got in there and got his feet settled, man, so I was kind of skeptical of him at the beginning, but he definitely, once you see us, man, it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and he's picking them up. He's picking them up. Like I like, man, he was wonderful on 3rd down. Like, no stopping this guy on 3rd down. And like, he kept us on the field. He kept us in the game. So he definitely won me over,
Yeah, he was one of those guys that we got to watch his growth, right before our very eyes. And we saw the kind of quarterback he became that he wasn't when he first came on the campus. His transformation into this everything quarterback who you can ask to do anything on the field and he will give it his all doing it for you, and he will make the play most of the time. And he won some big games at USC. I mean, he is definitely legend status. No question, no doubt.
Cocks Strong Gamecock Great all the way, I just him, man, just those teams in general, we always want to get. I feel like every Gamecock fan, like, especially our age, like, we try to get back to that. Like, we're always waiting to get back to that, what we had. And during that time frame with Connor Shaw and Lattimore and Alshon and Bruce Ellington and Demir Bird was in there with him. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, those guys are superstars, man, and we want to get back to that. And Connor Shaw was the ultimate leader, so it was great to see him come back to the game after being in the hospital.
Yeah.
To lead the Gamecocks, you know what I mean, out onto the field. That touched my heart to see that. How you got anything to say about, how you felt about Connor coming back after we thought we lost him for a minute. We was worried,
I mean, there's a scary scene out there. It was, sure everybody's heard the story now, but he was coaching his son's the football team, and just collapsed on the sideline. He was lucky though. There was guys there who knew CPR. One coach in particular who was on an adjacent field, and he came rushing over, admitted CPR to him, so he could have saved his life. No, that man could have saved his life. But it got to the hospital. They did their thing, got him worked on, got him better, and got him out. He made his appearance at the Kentucky game, and
big shout out to
inspired
people who's just stepping up and helping. You know what I mean? Like, that's big shout out to that. Kind of Shaw, we always be loved, and he's one of the reasons why I say, man, you don't leave, you don't transfer, you don't back out, man. You stay strong and you be loved like kind of Shaw. He's always what I go to, like him and Lattimore. You be loved like kind of Shaw. You be loved like Lattimore. Just do what you got to do and be a leader. And there was none better than my boy, kind of Shaw.
He was it. He was it. While we're giving shout outs, all the first responders, all the doctors and nurses that worked on him. Much love.
Much love to all the Cocks Strong.
Cocks Strong.
At night when this place is rocking like this is the best environment.